Yeah, so these are your judges, and there's an about the pins and grabs. You've done that. Perfect. Anything else? What else?
Before your fight, you will need to come up to the ready tables. There will be a list of fights on the internet, as long as we can get that working. You will notice on the ball, it says 4 fights, and 3 fights, and 2 fights, next fight.
For lightweight, so I'll try and keep out of your way as well. I mean, that's on wide angles, so...
I'm on a remote as well.
Yeah, I might be in the corner down there.
Yeah.
So if am I in the way at all?
No.
No.
If you try pointing the camera up to the wall.
No. Awesome.
The audience are funneling in, so let's get going. Away we go. Weapon up to speed from the 2 spinners. Oh, a big impact there. Over goes Galahad. So immediately the first one up in the air. Killjoy, killing the joy. I think we've got El Tiburon is out, although the wheels is spinning. Yeah, there's no limit there, but Galahad has been actually shredding them all up. The wheels have been ripped away, but still functioning somehow. So weapon to weapon now with Killjoy. And looking at Galahad, they have their forks up in the air. That makes them vulnerable, and Killjoy makes short work of that. The tires up, the wheels aren't touching the floor, therefore they can't translate. Killjoy going through to the next round. So, just to remind the audience, fights are scheduled to last 2 minutes. The fight has begun, and we immediately see the spinners just powering up. That is what they're focusing on. If you look at the destruction. And the liver's come out of something I think is out of Whirlpool. The Whirlpool is spinning. Is that a 2 minute longer? I think it might be, and I think as well getting ready to stop, but Spinner's trying to get off the wall, they can't quite manage it, and therefore I think. So it's a double knockout. We've got plus what's happened there? Trying to make sense, but it's so that's the end of the fight. All 3 robots knocked out.
Well, are they going to do it?
And Ronnie came together and were knocked out at the same contradiction. And immediately cheese is up in the air, and they now get back into the fight. Chainsaw weapon on the centre of Monterey Jack is potentially the equivalent of the great effect of the Passo. Contradiction with it being in the middle also has breakdown potential as well. Ray, a solid control and pushing robot. Going weapon there with contradiction. And second time Monterey Jack has gone up in the air. So going up against these control there, grabbing contradiction with the arms at the back. You can take on the hold on there. Ray goes to the pick one activated. So this Monterey has a grabber, or if you grab it at the back of the chainsaw in the middle. Jack is out, and we are now continuing on with 2 robots. We are. Very close on the edge, getting caught on Monterey Jack. Why are they fighting so close to the pit? We are, but also note the weapon of contradiction has now stopped. I don't know if that's a tactical decision or an enforced one. Contradiction is now looking also pretty sluggish. Ray is zipping around it quite nicely. Sluggish, but there does seem to be great traction and friction on that arena floor, so they're being difficult to move around. That's right, it's very dangerous. It is. Ray's getting very close to the pit. Fight over and Ray is the victor, but you should have not to just drive down in themselves. 30 seconds left of this fight, so they're staying in this. I said don't do that, Ray. What have you done? The moment they throws their hands on the floor in frustration, they knew what they'd done. They did. They thought they had a contradiction face to face immediately. Oh, here we go. The weapon on the right side. Officials looking pretty vicious already. Well, yeah, goes weapon. Way shot. So immediately, Vision Hall. And that's the event to take it all. As the Wave Shine goes up into the air. Into the seas there. Back down their moves now, but look at the attack from Vision looking very efficient in the arena. The Wave Shine dancing around the arena and very nippy, taking these hits like a champ. But they were upside down, so their weapon is spinning at all, in fact, Wave Shine not trying to throughout the fight. Vision now lowers the list, activated by Wave Shine. They think that could be their only route to victory in this match. So absolutely, Wave Shine. Holding one from Vision, down the pitch, descending. Goes Wave Shine. Vision your winner and through to the next round of the E bracket. They made it look like basketball, just straight into the hoop and down the hoop. Absolutely fantastic. 2 minutes to beat these 3. And away we go. Over by the pit button curve stop. quite nicely. Bit of curve stop. A bit of rocking and rolling. I'm not going to lie, I think we're going to struggle to take Miller seriously. They need to show me some aggression as I'm going to want to say about curve stop items, by the way. They're not being controlled by a normal, RC transmitter. They've been given on a PlayStation 4 controller. Oh, that's beautiful to see. I mean, why not stick to what you know? Exactly. The pitch now lowering. We have that warning now, and everyone's staying very much away from that. Good hit there from Curve. Trying to open the process, having so right. The weight is working on his way. Go on, do it. Come on. And Curve is still moving. Big cheer from the crowd there. So now I think that is the end of Oxygen, by the way. So they are now eliminated from the match. I think, and I can see there is some big shrapnel in the middle of the arena. I know it was great. And that is getting the fight. Curve is the winner. Wow, really, what a turnaround that is. So we're saying, what you know, using PS5 controller, such a good ergonomic design. Steel Express in the green, and away we go. And everyone converging in the middle there. Scott is actually struggling to get a weapon against Beetle. Doing a fantastic job to try and... There comes the weapon. The weapon. Stop. Stop. Turn out. And the lister has to peel upward. Burn out is stuck in the middle. Stress going to look to the basket. And Steel Express is trying to get back up. Stress has seen won the fight already. That is massively impressive. Burn out is definitely trying to... So close to when just recovered, but the counter's out by Aaron. I'll be honest, I think Gifford might not be so upset by that, because going one-on-one with Stratus when your weapon is already bent up like that is not what I'm told. I remember once there was a chance everything was wrong, it scared the hell out of me. But now we're into the fight. Truth is everything is wrong. And look at the size of it. If that comes top of it, it's a bad day, no matter what happens really. And it's a bad day for the arena floor, because there's starting to be sparks already from Detonator. And really big lad, it's kind of flipping around with that weapon. The data rate is much as good control by taking the just far. It's upside down. Right on the right way. Utilise the weapon the way they were trying. So they're spinning down into the ground, up to the air. That's a good attack, and now it's okay. That could be a little bit better for Detonator now. Because the weapon back. It goes over again. Violence goes down. Detonator up into the air. Massive impact. And the weapon is gone on Detonator. Stop working. That is a huge impact. But it was going to down the pit. Oh dear, oh dear, Shapely, what have you done? So I actually think now the fight is in favour of Data Breach, because Willie Big Lad is almost blocking the pit entirely. Yes. I don't think anyone else can get down there. No, but the speed and the control. Brilliant one from Data Breach. They pick that moment they have. Detonator stuck in the corner, and they flip them over and out of the arena. What fantastic control from Data Breach. So really Big Lad, I think it was really unlucky actually to fall down the pit there. I tried to get you, I tried. Alright, here we go. Great area, and bang goes weapon straight away. They push by great area, off the way higher. I believe on the mile, parallel ground. Bang, weapon up the ceiling, riding away on the west of the way. At the front, flying off. It's a fork mount actually, it's bang. In fact, it's trying to having their way in the moment in terms of damage, but actually these Roboteers have been very smart with their second weapon. Completely ripped out, and that is spinning on the spot of Beetle. Disaster the fact their weapon has been completely destroyed. The weapon, great area, I love the little motion of it, the 4-bar action in full display, great driving as well from the great area. So Mars Paranoga is actually the perfect height for great area, it's actually nipple on the top. So back now, purely based on traction, they've got no weapon. And in shredded the process, and they've been caught on the lip of the pit there. One wheel now, but back, it all takes the lead. Great area stuck, riding through the wall, put the arm over, bang down the pit there, rounds to round 2. Do you think that was a level of our area? The round might actually be great area. Down they go. Great area is the winner. Can we just admire the shrapnel that's left on the arena floor? Absolutely, it's because of it. Poor old man, that's going to be quite the repair job because there were pits that should be coming. The Rocketeer of Chucky is shaking their head and not fighting them up. So let's see how this fight unfolds. We'll have to see how it gets on. Gifford using the small to bear when he needed to play. Now Chucky snag on the fourth at the front of the weight now. So Chucky's very much focused on that control element, scooping up him against the wall, and everyone else is trying to get out of Chucky's jaw. Uploading over to zero, back on the field, now he'll bring that one into play. And a great play there by Chucky. A little bit of watch point, trying to be the more control element here. His robot is the ball, and then bring that back away for damage. Right, because in a second, good attack there from Euro. Euro getting a little bit pinned into the two robots, but coming out fighting now. You can see the forks up, Skizzen stuck up in the air. That's not what you want. You want your forks right on the floor. Skizzen pins Euro now. And Chucky just sitting and waiting. I thought they were going to come in for a double pin, but I didn't quite fancy it. It's the hit punches from Euro. Already pretty effective in the arena. Skizzen on the attack now. I'm shutting down from the hammer saw once. Trying to hit Chucky. But looking at the top of Chucky, it didn't make much of a sense. And look at that, just diving into Euro there. Euro goes up and now back in the fight. Skizzen, very much in the fight. Skizzen trying to go like play the ground and Chucky over against South quite quickly. All three very close to it. Chucky's in and down with the hammer saw. Skizzen clutched into Chucky. Euro almost down the pit as well. Less than 20 seconds left. Can Skizzen get Chucky into the pit and then closer? They can. It is an unstick, so the robots can't stay locked together for too long. You can see there, Chucky very much off the precipice. So how does the referee decide where to get positioned when they unstick? I don't know how it's going to work out in this situation. You obviously kind of safe and sensitive in that, but you can think it's Skizzen as well. Just 1 second. Skizzen, the wheels aren't actually touching the floor. So, as a result, their play was going to push Chucky a bit, that's why they were all stuck. So, they can try to stick to two, they can't do that with main go to this might need some gentle persuasion just to unstick them because that weapon of Skizzen is truly wedged in. It seems to have found a weakness in the army of Chucky, and it's penetrated through. The jaw blade is truly stuck. Yeah, it is well and truly clutched into the carbon fibre in the lid. Skizzen, practically the people of Skizzen, my man, are very worried about the lack of weapon damage potential. Was it a good control robot? Craig, can you decide for anything?
Jack Reed, why do you not use back shoulder? You heard it here.
There you go. Massive insight on the driver there of Skizzen.
I love a mid-fight interview, that's always if you need...
Okay, that's enough for you.
Well, no, and I think it's luxury because we actually have a roaming microphone now, so Craig is, dare I say, let loose. He can even go and talk to the audience if he wants to.
Who knows? So, how's the robot?
What? Cool. We entered chaos mode. Someone put Craig back in his pen, and let's get back to the fight. So, we're watching Gareth now just position the robots, talking to the referees, talking to the volunteers. Do you think their position where they are now?
I think it was a very unfair to shut Chucky down the pit, really.
Because without Skizzen wedging Chucky
where it was, yeah,
Chucky would have fallen.
correct.
So they would have been in the pit.
Yes. So all robots are still active. There are 13 seconds left of the fight. Anything can happen.
Yeah,
It's really good because,
That's pretty much just enough opportunity to get your weapon up and seize the Skizzen and then one impact.
and Euro as well. There is a world in which, Chucky and Skizzen focus on each other so much, they end up down the pit themselves.
I do like this. Euro's actually positioned in a way where they have the right opportunity to charge in. That might be the
Away we go. Skizzen puts the weapon back. Oh no! Chucky's way down the pit. I said, you gotta be careful. And only a few seconds left to go. Euro up to speed. Skizzen's our weapon. Wins. Skizzen. Take the weapon down. Running a ball. Running there. We go to time. Skizzen and Euro.
That step back from Skizzen, that might be the difference maker here because they managed to chip away a bit of the armour of Euro, and that's
Oh, they have now, they've got a weapon stuck behind the egg. Good push by Stronger Hole. Round the back goes round the front, and they get in underneath the ground, push them down with hit by one there. All three have been very, very good at this, haven't they?
Absolutely, and I think Antimatter is maybe unfairly being picked on by the other two robots because they know that if they get them out of the fight, if Antimatter goes down with hit, they can have a control back to win. They don't need to fear that spinning beast.
Come on, bro.
Draw of the pit, not hit the bottom yet, but they're not out, but I think they're going to be counter out momentarily. Good push by right to front, and trying to hold it, push the front down, manage. So they're as well.
Tussling around each other, and your fight's about to end with Sir
Great fight. All three of those are superb, really well done. Antimatter caught on the lip of the pit and eliminated. That's a shame because I think they did really well throughout the match. Considering in the points where in the blue you have Jackhammer, in the green you have Prototype who's straight top. And Jackhammer on great next.
So Prototype of his disengaged Jackhammer's weapon. Look at Jackhammer throwing himself across the arena.
He gets stuck on the center free spot. He just threw itself out. The back just flew out. Amazing. Reese, what did you do?
So that is actually PLA. I forgot to print the real file for that.
Reese,
Grab.
why?
Yeah. Oops.
They went through link falling out. You're going to do it.
So just to say, it is completely intact, please don't worry. The iPhones have a tendency to catch fire as soon as their casing is breached. It is completely intact, it is safe and strong. I mean, it's so simple, just forgot to drink the bar. What a terrible excuse.
So you could have practically now with it sort of by the pitfall, you can kind of see that.
And I've just heard the Roboteer Jackhammer say to the other Roboteers, please don't worry about it. That is a plea if I've ever heard one. Let's see if they honour it. So Prototype and England left in the battle.
Away we go. Prototype is literally England there. We're talking, struggling with ground clearance in the middle of the arena. Prototype will be pretty effective thus far.
And just with the angle that we have at the moment, look at it, it looks a little bowed in the middle.
The reason why he's possible is doing it there from Prototype trying to get pinned against the wall for the second. Just this time, it can stop.
So Inga is not going to be pinned up against the wall, they can fight on. And we have got 1 minute 15 left of this fight, and no one is going over to the pit.
He's got a good attack there from Prototype. Oh, very good.
And I think Inga has 10 seconds to wiggle their way free. If we shout and cheer enough, Inga might just do it. But not quite.
Good performance by Prototype. As I said, they finished second at the third event in the set, but he's on by 1 balls. Away we go.
So watch out for Lilith because they are fantastically controlled and immediately they're sort of up against the wall.
And over. You can tell why I saw losing. No one's going to get that weapon into play any moment now. Start on top of the unit. They might be very impressed with that.
I think that was an accidental contact with the sword because Sword is the what a fantastic hammer from Sword Loser. Oh, like he's still in this stuff. So Lilith, they're suffering consequences of their fall. Botmeister and Sword Loser up against each other with the pits now down.
And that is, that is the Botmeister.
So tactical there, taking off the fork of Botmeister and the ability to control. Do they have the traction to fight back?
Sword Loser, serving rule, and a great win. Limit stuck on doing the ball, that's a shame for them. Botmeister, it's 4 halves, but pulled apart. If you break his way over, and away we go.
Well, we'll see how it activates immediately. Going over to Wales is that was not ideal.
That's the end of it. Wayo looking menacingly angry in the room of the league. Putting contact to Vortex. Vortex here, and there goes Wayo.
Everest got caught on the top of Wales and just got bang out
because all the little things to build up well. And it's shredding the underside of Forehead. Forehead goes to the pit place, but now they're torn apart by the way over there. Way over the massive 2 centimeters tall.
So Everett is slowly descending into the pen. That side, and now we've got Forehead just trying to survive.
Morgan doing a brilliant job there. He's the fight on the way over the dominant force in the smash. And they're looking at shredding Forehead down the pit.
Like the weigh-in.
Oh, there we go. And shredding away the English is cold up to speed on. There goes the way to the convergence of Beetleweight around the leader. That's a weapon of cold. Shredding over top as well. There goes the convergence. Slowing away the leader.
So both sides now are absolutely static. And that was a mishammer blow by Oakham.
Look at the damage of cold again. Spinning up the field. Coming into contact with that lone force of overcome. Oh, Lord. Poor on this version. It's only the great moment, by the way. Finished second at the Wales Round in Birmingham last year after TV. Struggling to do what he did by though because Cole is an absolute second to the side. He's up there.
So Overclock Shaxi, their side pieces are now being lifted up. I don't really want to see that. There's not going to be anything else on it. Cole is just having their way with these very long. But Overclock is now protected by
Back into the fight.
It's now a shuffle over a Beetle shuffle.
It's got nothing left.
So what's going to happen here? Overclock is trying to shimmy their way out of the danger zone. So I think the confidence will go near the bed.
I think if Joe's sensible, he backs off and he wins the fight. But
That leaves us with 40 seconds of nothing.
But he's not sensible, he's going to try and hit it. And he has gone for it, can't get out of the pit, so for goodness sake, not clever. And Overclock has the active shuffle in the pit. They can't get away from there. Colt is going to run out a very, very worthy winner. What a robot Colt is.
Oh, well, after you said that.
Colt the winner. I did say it was in the Venice. He was confident, you can see why.
If the artists have everywhere is on the foresight to start using their weapons on stick them sooner, that's the thing you would go through because looking at where they are now, let's go.
Nice way to one of those. Away we go.
So Abracadabra making no short work of running over to Icebreaker, trying to stop them, and there goes Photon flying into the
And a massive impact there was one of the four that Abracadabra self fights quickly. Icebreaker very quick around the end, so dangerous and shredding already. Look, the outer armor of Photon fights itself pretty nicely on.
We mentioned Icebreaker. They have fantastic traction, fantastic speed. The versatility of that robot is insane. But they are now being picked the wall.
And that is a superb fight on the left. I think it's only 17 years old, the young lad. He's so good.
That was the spinning disc of Photon there. Is that like a double hit?
No, he's not down there. That was a good attack from Photon. Top of Icebreaker. Damage on the big vertical.
I'm just watching Abracadabra brilliantly dodging Icebreaker, and now we've got a pin against two robots. Icebreaker has been beaten up on it.
I think right is over. They are both kind of taking a pacing from them. Icebreaker, good push there from Photon. I'll have to have another. Both upside down. It's taking hit, but it's designed to take it. It's having on where we play that pacing plastic. And all designed to bend and flex. That's a good way from Abracadabra on Icebreaker.
If you can just shimmy those forks underneath Icebreaker a bit more, then they'll get an even better lift, putting that weapon up against the wall. That's really what they want to do.
Both doing very well, kind of staying out of trouble for Icebreaker, but it's so dangerous to see high.
And jumping over the pit.
Oh, Becca.
The pit goes Abracadabra, and is that Photon stuck?
I think it might be Icebreaker stands off in the blink of an eye. The fight is basically won. That's why Icebreaker are so good, so deadly. And the fight is won. Yes, it is. By Icebreaker.
And I have to say that, I think so.
And away we go.
So the audience cheering on their favourites, don't stop me now, getting underneath Boots, who's immediately being returned and back up against the wall.
Just a good little lift there. Top row looks very nice. It's so quick around the but also today, I think for the first time he's running a mini box in the arena and a wheel has come off exposure.
And the belt is what you see there, so their strike's going to be hampered, but they're still maneuvering around. And Boots
the wheel at the front that's not powering, so that will massively hamper their manoeuvrability. They've only got taking out one-wheel drive. Pushed by Don't Stop It Now on Bootle.
And that's the risk. It's up against the spinning disc of exposure. Even though they're not mobile, it is still a powerful weapon. Don't Stop Me Now getting plug up as is Bootle. And is that Don't Stop Me Now getting stuck on Bootle?
It is indeed. I wonder what's happening at the overstick. Maybe not, I don't know. Bootle doing a very decent job of kind of corralling and controlling exposure. Exposure's weapon is spinning down, weapon on the belt is still entirely. Fight has been paused. I believe it has to stick Don't Stop Me Now from the mini-bots.
So there was the 10-second countdown by the referee. The Don't Stop Me Now was very much stuck, unable to get out. The power of the mini-bot is just not there to get up to free yourself. Yeah, to free yourself, to pull itself out of Don't Stop Me Now. So the weight's sticking them together. And well, we'll just reposition these robots. We're taking the mini-bot out.
Yeah. Stopped working, so that's why that's being taken out. I also noticed the weapon belts for exposure has also come loose. So they're going to sandwich the spinning discs.
And they are sandwiched precariously between the two very fast, very active robots of Beetle and Don't Stop Me Now. Let's see what we'll see over just to show you into the pit. We have under a minute left of this fight.
Oh, there you go. Good push there from Beetle. Immediate exposure right next to the pit. The turnover, they can't self-right. That is the end of exposure. So down to two. Don't Stop Me Now and Beetle. Beetle the one with the active weapon. The green and yellow John Deere tractor-inspired robots. T-box t-shirt, superb.
And I've been very intrigued to see who's going to win the pushing battle out of these two. They are very well matched. It is hard to see who has that power. Don't Stop Me Now seems to be pushing Bootle just a little bit, but that's what Bootle's weapon comes in.
Absolutely, they're able to free themselves using that weapon. What the thoughts have come off Don't Stop Me Now and split. I think it's got damage in the exchanges with exposure. It's doing a very good job here of pinning
Just trying to control the final 10 seconds of this fight. So Don't Stop Me Now, keeping their back away from the pitch. They don't want to be anywhere near that and get it underneath Bootle.
They've done very well to play the fight. As I said, Bootle is one of the players who have been able to win this whole thing, but they've done a decent job of keeping the fight for the full 3 minutes. Here we go for the judges.
And I have to put you on the spot sound.
They'll do well to get through it, but you never know. Straight hits now happen.
Well, I'm looking at Speedy Hole, and they do actually have a choke taken out of them still, so they haven't done a full repair. They focus more on that arm, which is obviously their more dominant weapon.
Absolutely, it requires the self-fight, which may be needed in this match against Chucky, although at the moment, Chucky's struggling to get in the lead going for the massive pontoon to the front of Speed Hole Express, doing a decent job of getting in the lead Chucky and keeping them away from arm's reach.
I think Speedy Hole really just needs to ensure that they position themselves so that when Chucky does that driving forward into like that, they go up and over the Speedy Hole, because that's really going to protect them.
Absolutely. So far, I'd say Speed Hole Express has done a very good job and they've done a very good job of keeping away from the weapon of Chucky, keeping those arms length.
Absolutely.
In goes again.
Almost that forks then on the road. Those forks of Chucky are so long. And there the arm of Sir Expression zooms over and that has been done. So they've got a couple of them hitting the ball.
Picked by that plays in. Chucky, that's all she wrote. And I think it is Speed Hole Express.
Oh no! Don't count them out just yet. So Speed Hole Express still in this fight. Chucky going straight back in and immediately on their end. Can they do so? Yes, they can!
It's good value. I don't know if it's going to be very effective. It's a good push. From Speed Hole Express. Can they get Chucky down the pit? I'm going to remind you of that. My opinion. Almost down Chucky.
Chucky teetering on the edge. Speed Hole Express needs to not do it.
Speed Hole Express has beaten Chucky. Chucky is out in the redemption. What an upset.
Who fell to their knees there? They were underneath.
They really are people to celebrate with the blue as well. Lovely to see. Chucky 8. Can it maintain it?
So a battle of control between these two robots. So Marpo Telegraph, here the pirouette 180, and I don't quite understand why, but now they're facing with their shunter into Andre Jack.
Chainsaw in play. Up goes the lift the wrong way. That's okay. Keep them up. Keep them in the whole robot to lift Montre. That's a good push. Couldn't quite get the play up.
And the button wasn't activated in time, so it didn't actually get touched. So the pit has not come into play yet.
Not yet. In goes that chainsaw of Montre Jack. You see he's kind of dragging the robot up through the middle of Montre Jack.
And it's quite a difficult weapon to really see how effective it is, because you can't necessarily see the blade. And, well, it does damage on top. Very light.
Real attack here from Miles Parallelogram, trying to clamp down on Montre. That gets away though. It is causing issues for Miles Parallelogram, that chainsaw. It's cutting through the plastic.
Well, as I said, it's hard for us to see because the robot is sat on top and it's doing the damage underneath. And now we've got Miles Parallelogram shunting up against the wall. Back comes the pit.
It does, pushing it back up Montre Jack, up on top now, gets away on a Parallelogram, chases the cheese.
Not only chases, but managed to get underneath. So they're staying in control at the moment. And are we going to see a bit of a grab here? They're looking a little stuck, and the shunting match is now underway.
So Mario couldn't get away there, but they weren't able to translate with the robot on top there. So Montre Jack, they're using that weapon effectively, but not really causing this error they were hoping for. You see bits and pieces coming off it now.
I think Montre Jack were more focused on getting Miles Parallelogram into the pit. They were doing a fantastic job juggling Miles Parallelogram on their road.
Tommy Bowman, Miles Parallelogram is the carol, and the winner is Montre Jack. The Cheese Boys progress around the 32.
So everyone, let's put on an exhibition. This is going to be a fantastic one.
Good different from immediately underneath Ray. Ray didn't win the ground battle at the start. That's got controlling the start.
But I do feel that Ray was the quicker of the two, and that potentially hurted them, giving them more momentum to go over the top of the Atlantic-Roll.
We didn't have the same drive motors, but Ray is four-wheel drive. Atlantic-Roll is good when you're back to the back on the control and break in underneath.
So Atlantic-Roll pirouettes away, so Ray wasn't really able to do much of that. And there's the shunting battle, so Atlantic-Roll is getting stronger.
Good as well, using the lifter as a grabber. Good control from the Atlantic-Roll, but activated. And these tactics using the lifter as a grabber could benefit them because the one was good lifter on Ray.
Especially in this battle. So Atlantic-Roll darting around, somewhat taking control, and now we're locked in that pirouette spin, but they get out of it. And I think Ray's now really trying to get into this fight, keeping Atlantic-Roll on the right side of that pit.
Good control. I think when they go face to face, the Lancer Frog forks to see in front of the two white kind of pontoons are lower than Ray's snout. However, any other animal Ray can get in underneath quite happily is kind of showing them that they will get anything more than Lancer Frog is. Almost go down the pit there.
I am shocked by these runners. Neither of them scared to battle around the pit. They are happy to dance around it.
Good from the Lancer Frog, almost pivot the ball, gets away, and then good control from the Frog. Can a Frog be a box? I have no idea.
So 30 seconds left of this fight. So Atlantic-Roll not really in good position, but Four-Wheel hanging over the edge.
So Lancer Frog couldn't dig deep enough. And Ray progresses to the round of play with a great fight between two excellent moves now prepared on its deep position early on today. Absolutely, down goes the weapon of Beetle. Yes, it is. Up to speed with the game. Bang! What do you do now, sir? No weapon. And I think very shortly, not much competition left because they're fast. They're excited. But Ray is rolling pretty around. I mean, into the pit button. And he pushes down the pit. That's the thing. Oh, that was brilliant work. I have to say, apologies there to the job doing with the families. As soon as I said, good prepared on this, off it came. I'm so sorry.
I mean, once again, the commentator's curses with Sam. I will say though, Fang actually, I think they would have won the pushing battle. They looked stronger in the practice, and they were able to push her around. And actually, if that pit button was able to activate it,
away we go. Forward, weapon, and good grab there on Galahad. And is that the end of 4 million? It might be the wrong translation for that.
So Chameleon has, well, they've ended it, they've stuck themselves here, they're not moving, and Galahad releasing it immediately, tipping themselves over.
Galahad got a competitor from Chichester University, all the way down, this is the first fight, and fight their way back. So far, Cormoran, with a decent double speed, controlling that massive spirit, and he's got the next in the wall. Cormoran, finally we're seeing the weapon of Galahad come into play. Cormoran doing a fantastic job controlling the initial stages. We're heading into the second half almost. And look at the shrapnel, the metal of Cormoran is flung up into the air. Cormoran then is paused in the Galahad weapon setup, so we'll have to pause the fights. Can we call that a pause? The sheet of... the sheet of aluminium, is that a pause? It's fine, isn't it? It is fine. Anyway, it's a release. So, Cormoran has a minute and 5 seconds to the match to try and get a beating maybe on Galahad. Galahad will be hoping to take Cormoran apart for the next minute.
So there is 1 minute left of this battle. The pit has not come into play yet. And I think that suits Galahad a lot more than it suits Cormoran. Cormoran's been doing a fantastic job controlling, getting the grip on Galahad.
Oh, there goes the fourth beat. The weapon is now stopped on Galahad.
Well, that's because it's lodged. So the shrapnel, the debris of Cormoran was lodged in Galahad's spinning disc.
And I don't know, but the weapon is still not spinning. That has damaged Galahad. So Galahad is now weaponless. Cormoran has the stable back. By virtue of exactly what he thought into the weapon. Cormoran grabs Galahad and it's right up towards the pit. Galahad pushes. Cormoran holds on. It's going. It's going. It's not gone yet. It's really soon.
I don't know how this is going to be counted out. Cormoran is not held.
So it's down the pit. I think it's down.
There we go.
It goes. That's the end of that. Cormoran sends in as a reserve. Eliminated by Galahad. I think fair enough.
Well, absolutely. Let's see who's the victor.
Absolutely, away you go. Look for a unit based on Bristol unit. Let's look on way side this time. 15. Great to see. Beetle hit the wall a couple of times and stopped spinning. That could be
As soon as you mention it, it's working.
and with it as well, there's a shuffle on down on the Beetle has been shredded, and that could be the end of the fight there.
So we've got a pin going on here. Very showing pinned against the wall by the mini-boss.
Pretty well, I don't think it's going to matter because spinning the needles cannot get out of their circumference. That could be the end of the fight. Any time now. Ref is counting now. Wayside, I think it's going to be the next round.
I mean, Wayshine's just having a bit of a play here with the mini-boss. They're not spinning out the weapon, they're just having to push him out.
It's a win for Wayside, push the media, progress. Luffrey defeated. Wayside, how is this best? Hopefully back on his weight, trying to make it better. Away we go.
And a bit of a shock really to see Whirlpool in this redemption, but the Gifford arena wall attack.
Good prediction now. Well done. You don't have to remember this one. You know what I'm talking about.
I mean,
My goodness, there's something left to pour.
I'm conflicted because it feels good to be right, but also I didn't want to see it so quickly. I was hoping for a little tussle, a little back and forth. I think it's the lipo that got fired out and why it was stopped so quickly. I'm not sure, Sam, as you can see. Who's down here, right?
That's not got any damage on it.
Yeah, we'll look at that in a minute. They're retrieving some more parts, Craig, to give them some chance to get the shrapnel together. Let's get this thing looked at. My goodness, Camilla is in significantly more pieces than she came in, right?
Yeah. We weren't expecting. I think this is what we expected to happen on this thing. We
Came with a sense of fun.
it was for the fun, not to win, and she went out in fun.
I think Birmingham's going to want to survive until the picture comes
Away
back.
we go, and the spin up of detonating is minimal. Oh dear, what's going on there, Milo? See if we can get it up to right through the gears in a second. It's starting to. Not quite able to get it fully at the speed of burnout. Trying to make sure it doesn't get a chance to.
But I don't think Detonator necessarily needs this weapon. I mean, they can come in this with a different style. They can come in here and try and control the fight a different way. And Burnout is so quick, it might just find itself flying around the arena, and once now a bit lower, it's accidentally falling in. So many times today.
Terminator, and it's a win for Mr. Gifford Woodrow. Well done.
So what we saw there was fantastic control. Detonator was really pushing
See what and that use it. We think that we're going to bring that weapon. Shredding the wheels.
So it is shredding the wheels if we hit that. But the problem is there's no flipping anyway. Actually, there's not much rigidity there. So it just deflects away from the exit to around the matter.
Really big weapon is a spinner on the arm as well. They can bring it into play, whack it down, and that's what they've done. They bent the chassis of thing of Anti-Matter. Anti-Matter cannot drive. Anti-Matter comes out. And really big lad. Showboat in celebration. They round the ground. More of that please for really big lads. Rooms around 32. The second Anti-Matter, it's their first ride. Wasn't a lot of credit to them. They got it. It's pretty complex and put together, and it's fought very well in the arena. They did get a good few shots. Baltimore and Brawl. Bristol University. And obviously from Loughborough. Weapon is up to speed of Oxley. Here comes the friendly fire. No, not yet. Nice attempt there. I'm not the... Oh, that's cool. Oh,
there's finesse points there. And there's the friendly fire we mentioned.
it's not good. It's credit the other way. It's still a good... But it was. And now it's not.
Elteboro looks outward. They're not really maneuvering.
That wheel is completely squared off on the one hand side. It's still kind of almost translating across the wheels. That's why this fight's still continuing, but the longer this fight goes on, the more you're going to feel about it.
So really this is not obviously to pick and choose. How do they want to fight Elteboro? How do they want to charge in with their spinning weapon? Get it up to speed and then charge in. Looks like they're trying to aim for the drive with the sole driving wheel of Elteboro.
And they are starting to slowly split the kind of wheel guard on the free side of the Boron. Oh, there goes the link though. That's gone, and that is the end of the fight because the removal link is coming out of the rope is now safe. You don't want the same point in the arena. And it is a win for Obsidian and Loughborough University, so they go through the next round of the bracket and at the end of Bristol Uni's Elteboro.
It'll be interesting. Will, more damage capability. Let's see what they do.
Of course, they lost a wheel in the first fight. I hope that doesn't happen again. Good response by Budweiser, holding it back, using those pontoons, a kind of like a giveaway stick, if you like. And so far, doing a decent job of getting away and top there. Away. Still okay though for now.
But we do have Budweiser. Careful.
Still going.
They don't need it. He'll carry on. The box are going. So, expecting now, looking to have their way with what remains of
Budweiser tapped out last year in the back. But what a performance, a spirited effort by Budweiser. And none of the back got trashed. Exposure looking a lot more fearsome now, that's much more like this.
and undeterred. They've had their face removed, their guts taken out, and they were still going on like a headless chicken. They carried on.
Absolutely, quite right. They didn't want to tap out, they tapped out when they were not stopped. The servo for the weapon ripped out as well. The pontoons pulled away.
You know, we're able to get themselves unstuck. So that's
Well, they're showing their rear end, it's almost a bit like insulting to show the rear end off, but they do it. And peeling up the steel of the corrugated armour, and I think that could be the end of that already because the armour's been peeled up, they cannot run upside down, Everest stands up.
almost as if there was a game plan. If you were a coach going into a game, that would be the game plan you would write. Tilt up the metal, flip it over, count it out, move on to the plan.
Easy as you like, and through the next round we'll go every single Now, no force, so they can't get under the arena walls.
But still, they're only good running ground, so they're able to get underneath Conversion and doing a fantastic job. When they say that, Conversion is doing that full back.
Good as they get Conversion is using the kind of lifting arms, so hitting them against the wheel, good lift on the lift, and it's sounds quite nice style as well, which goes a little good drive away, turn over, self right, turn over.
Get stuck, and then pinned up against the wall.
Unbelievable work from Conversion, and look at this stuck against the arena wall. Can they drive away from there? Can they get themselves down? A shake good fights from Inverted and Lilith. Pinned up, good driving at the same time, keeping under pressure. That's so unlucky. That's so unlucky. You mentioned battery got ejected in about 10 seconds, so hopefully they won't have the same issue this time themselves.
So we've been robbed from that fight. And Jackhammer showing us their aggression, how fierce that weapon is. The photo of Jackhammer hammering the floor, hasn't actually got a hit on the weapon yet.
I thought the weapon was going to stop for a second, then slow down momentarily, but so far Photon, despite having no hammer sword of their own and no weapon, are doing a very, very good job of keeping them at arm's reach. That won't help them. That weapon, when it comes in contact, is going to be brutal, I'm sure. Jackhammer like that! And we've seen damage. And that is, well, a bit of an issue there because I think they've lost the side of drive. Something's gone very wrong here for Photon. Jackhammer lining up another shot if they need to.
I can see on Photon one of the belts have gone in, and Jackhammer's winding up for a hit.
Are they going to do it? Are they going to do it? Jackhammer, imperious, and looks a lot more like it now the back to stay attacked.
We've been robbed. We've been robbed.
2-1. Very good performance.
And we're going to be intrigued to see how Africa Gravia can really manage Bulkhead's ability to kind of flip around its own body.
Really designed to get hold of it. Have a grab going in with a Beetle this time as well. Hopefully there to distract and annoy Bulkhead. Bulkhead doing a decent job of annoying Africa Gravia. Pin them against the wall, they get down, but they lock forms a little bit.
I think that was interesting there from Bulkhead. Africa Gravia for a moment looked a little stuck sitting on his back. So that's a great pin from Bulkhead.
Spinning its bouncing around and around. Pit button available. Now, I think the issue that Africa Gravia could have it is they didn't actually drive power that Bulkhead does. Because look at that, Bulkhead is bullying Africa Gravia around for a minute. Good push again. Great control.
I'm looking at this shovel of Africa Gravia. It's nowhere near the floor. It really is lifted up a lot more. So if Bulkhead getting it aside, then Africa Gravia can do nothing to stop it.
Well, that's one of the mini boss Africa Gravia. So it will be available momentarily before it goes. Africa Gravia on top of Bulkhead. Good lift from Bulkhead. The mini boss there as well. Locking horns together. Good control by Bulkhead, but gets away Africa Gravia.
So Bulkhead not able to carry Africa Gravia over to the pit. That was what they wanted to do there. Less than a minute in this fight, and Africa Gravia, I think, on the back. So they need to start taking some control.
We've seen Beetle take this robot to the top 8 before. At the moment, as we try to get their way through to the round 32. Bulkhead doing a decent job of disrupting and annoying Africa Gravia.
I mean, Bulkhead is properly splaying out there, like floating on water, just spreading their mass, spreading their weight.
There goes the mini bot wheel. The throws of despair in the crowd behind me. Africa Gravia now going to push it as a good lift on 4K. Can they carry 4K to the pit? Not quite. Good recovery from 4K.
In the corner, the referee has been non-stop counting this whole fight.
We're down to our last 5 seconds. The time between these two, and our judges have to make a decision between 4K and Africa Gravia. Great
I wonder how sweaty the room is hands are after that type of match.
I think they'll be clenched after that for about that's a terrible.
These fights are coming thick and fast.
And immediately goes straight stopping down and putting it. Still going to make some symmetrical fork set up. Of course, they lost the fork in their first fight. They're running in 1 single purple team as well.
So trying to get acceleration protocol. Now they're actually doing some damage. To the top. Whilst they're stopping out, getting the hit.
Thomas now is through that. A couple, this is one of the zero on pressing maintenance. He always runs in order of power. Unusual rises.
Well, Don't Stop Me Now is going to look like a goal ball at the end of this fight because of the no indentation. But once again, how do you find it? The pin from Don't Stop Me Now, but the hit from protocol.
Every single hit is worth a point for the team. And overclock the power. Running the shuffle separately. That's a 2 kilo robot fighting the 1.5 kilo robot. And so far, Don't Stop Me Now done a very good job, but that weapon on overclock could be crucial.
It could be, but Don't Stop Me Now did what it needed to do. It got underneath where it's protected from the hammer blow and overclock. So, abilities. Don't stop me now. I think it's clearly the more powerful of the two robots when it comes to driving. So once you get protected by getting on the right overflow.
Yeah, all those shots maybe towards the back of the robot. He's back himself. It gets away. In underneath overclock. And he's not looking towards the hit not twice. It's quite hard though. Don't stop me now. Actual one on there.
And now Overclock is stuck on top. Oh, don't stop me now. Portable driving up to the table. They know they can fall in just as easily.
And that's our last seconds. We are going to the time between the two good fights. Big don't stop me now. Overclock. A big control match. And who's now fighting the other decision after this. Yeah, there's our first fight of the round of 32. Our two shooting robots in the arena. We have Callahan representing the University of Chichester. We have Herzog representing Surrey University. And over goes Callahan. Good control once again here from Herzog. Throughout the day, that first fight they were very good. Can they maintain all kinds of trouble, can they right themselves? We saw it earlier today, little momentum rocking it back and forward, can they do it?
There we go.
Not quite, no, they can't quite manage it, they try and get an angle. At the end of the fight, they couldn't get back down. Galahad goes through, the same for Herzog, but Red Herzog for his first build, that is an excellent robot. And before we move on, we have a decision for the previous fights. Gab, what do you know?
Oh, what do I know?
Just against the run, and away we go. It's actually enormous. Big potentially devastating.
Cover your ears if you're close to the arena because that is terrifying. Knocking the gun off.
There on the way side. Like I said, if that was put up in the top, come on,
so I thought when Stoke was after them, they were just waiting for the impact to come.
they were indeed having the weapon of the
that was more waste.
Carries on. And Wayside has stopped. Is that the end of the fight for Wayside? What an impact that was! Unbelievable. At the moment, I think Johnny Grace is going to be the winner because
It's just waiting to see, but the Roboteers are frantically maneuvering the joysticks and nothing's happening.
no, so Johnny Grace is still leading. That is the fight. However, I am controlled by Joe. He's going to look at the replay to see if Johnny Grace can touch the floor.
This is going to be tense. So, if it touched the
To be fair,
ball,
being up against the arena wall must have been bloody terrifying.
we're doing a bit of conferring.
To be honest, I'm just more focused on like the fact that they're out of focus when they're.
Based on that, Vision is the favourite, but let's see what happens in Whirlpool. Look how scary that is.
Oh, the wheel guard as well. And there goes the link and the battery. And all the electronics have come out. That's the end of the fight. Vision has won that. That was the end of that.
So what actually happened? That happened very
So Vision, I think what's happened there has basically ripped the base plates off of Whirlpool. All of the electronics from Whirlpool just kind of fell out the bottom.
And you can see there Felix precariously trying to get Vision safe. It looks like it's properly wedged. It looks like it's almost attached to this. Nobody was close.
Oh, away we go.
So Killjoy getting up to speed with that drum. He's not
Come on. Oh, that's brutal. There's no need for that. Come on. Brutal damage.
So the main carcass, the actual Opti robot, is not really engaging much there, are they?
I mean,
Is that a lipo explode?
Obviously. Look what you've done here, Joy. Are you proud of yourself? Pause the fight.
You killed the baby!
Unbelievable.
So that's kind of given Opti a little opportunity to work out what's going on with their robot. They're unable to do any repairs because this is just a pause, as in a stop.
That's true.
But, you know, they might have the opportunity, they might tap out actually if they don't think they can continue. Maybe something's stuck underneath it.
Absolutely. Well, there's the mini-bot. I hope you're happy to it.
I mean, by names. By name, Killjoy, ruining the fun of Oxygen there.
There's a great comment on the YouTube live show. Take your child to work and it goes horribly wrong. That is brutal.
Henry, are you happy?
Shout out to Clever Beauty. That's brilliant.
I mean, another category there, best YouTube comment. We're racking them up.
Yeah, people keep an eye on that throughout the night.
I mean, that one does trump when fans in the arena and lost that ball did 50 back. That unfortunately has been trumped now by that goal.
Well, we've still got obviously kind of marks in the arena. Killjoy back in his starting square.
1 minute 32 left in the fight. Killjoy coming back out and
the weapon of obviously has stopped. Killjoy comes back on the attack.
I think Killjoy is just really good at punish.
The wheel potential is the tap out from Optimi, and Optimi has oxidized. That's the other one.
So that part took a little while to get started, and we were not even involved with balls, but I mean, not going in. So Wire is a dangerous, deadly robot. Ray is incredibly quick and has a shield that might have.
But a good response from Ray to Mike, but the friends is offensive. He wants to read a camera, ladies and gentlemen.
What I was trying to say is, has the perfect shield gone against Wire, but the arena camera has gone. Shield is gone! The shield is gone from Ray.
That was unbelievable. The face of Brawl ripped away.
Was it even on camera?
I hope it was, but whatever happened there was brutal. But let me start, hang on. Something's happening around the 30 match. And away we go. Good box rush there from Beetle. You can see the cold weapon grinding away, threading the field. All kinds of things coming off the bottom of Beetle Express. But the weapon, of course, stops back speed. You can hear it coming, grinding away. The 3D printed plastic of Beetle Express. I think the drill has been snapped. They brought the weapon into play and hit the weapon of cold, and that is the end of that. Picks up the wheel. The Beetle credit that's still in the fight, they're doing an easy job staying in the match, but slowly but surely that damage is accruing from Colt. Oh, you made a little bit of damage for Wire in that the end of that, I think. Colt has been fouled. Poor old Beetle Express. Colt brutally efficient, and they will progress through to the round of 16. Henry, still around there, what do you think of that?
Top 16, Boozy, you are out of the competition. And a lovely flip to start from Boozy. Bit of a self-record burnout, but he is trapped against the wall and giving us a little flappy wave right now.
This is excellent Boozy.
I mean, the judges are going to love that flappy wave, but oh, is that some assistance? That is, that's some very honourable sportsmanship there from Boozy.
I must say, Boozy, the bigger of the two robots, and you have to wait for him, burnout is small.
Yeah, burnout is dangerous, but it's big. It's full of metal.
Full of metal, and hopes and dreams each other.
But he's back in the fight, most importantly. The fight is continuing. Obviously, Burnout is next to. Probably self-writing. It's good. Burnout used to not be able to do that so well, and definitely improved in this contest. But Boozy so far kind of dominating this fight with the old forks and flaps. Lovely flappy motion all the way down, and out it goes. There you go. Lovely out of the arena there. A good handshake as we played because they won their match to get to this stage. Monterey Jack through the flames and immediately Icebreaker going weapon to weapon and shredding Monterey Jack, and another impact, and again Monterey Jack, the connection at the back to the lifter arms has been severed. The wheels are too high up. Yeah, I said the Icebreaker has the fight won, and they absolutely need to put it as they should. Clinical from Icebreaker, and that's why
how they're taking up all their so many competitions.
So illegal in the way.
It's chaotic.
And away we go, Sword Loser through the air, Neura's weapon up to speed, Sword Loser will try and pin Neura, gets him in a one like that, and brings up into play, doesn't get it, and it's flung through the air, hits it twice by Neura. Sword Loser rights itself, gets back down on its wheels.
So Sword Loser struggling to really control that weapon at the moment. It's kind of fighting themselves. And Neura's just running around them, taking advantage.
Oh! Yeah, there's a weapon on the front of Neura. Happened in the first one, of course, it's Schism, a similar-ish robot falling. Down comes the weapon, Sword is on top, that one's going to do.
So finally, I think that's finally getting the first hit with
and then upside down, that's also going to affect, and the weapon is slowing down as well on Neura, that's not good, they're going to try and get back up to speed. But Sword Loser will try and bring their own weapon into play.
But I think Sword Loser is actually struggling with one half of their robot.
Yeah.
The wheels are not turning, they're pivoting on the spot, and now they're using the sword blade and those wheels to kind of maneuver themselves around. They've got themselves in the centre of the arena.
Using the gyro possession to try and move forward back to properly. Neura trying to right himself into giving the wall, not managing to do so currently. I'm sure that'll get on well with the BDE boys using their arena walls.
Well, and it's quite a desperate move as well, because that actually could do a lot of damage to themselves, as we're seeing little bits of orange plastic fly off.
All the force that weapon has to input into the wall is all going back into it as well. Hits Sword Loser, doesn't get back on its wheels properly. And then try to do it again, and now it does. So now Neura is in the prime position to do that. Hits Sword Loser, and try and force forward down and goes for Sword Loser back on its wheels now. It's not, yes it is.
So not long after this fight now, Sword Loser still like need to get a little bit more damage in here. And now they get Gyro once again to hook themselves over.
Yeah.
But can they get that gyro effect? They're not quite decent on the edge, they can't do it. The 5 second countdown is there
to do something and quick, I think, to win the fight. The big advantage is there. We are going to go time the things in both limping towards the end. And it will go to the judges between Neura and Sword Loser 2.
I don't know what you think, Sam, but I don't think they're in control there.
What can they really do to really big robots? It's a big and awkward design, and they can bring that weapon into play whenever they want to cause damage. Prototypes, see, look, they're a bit nervous to go through the middle like that, because how do you really hit it?
I think for Prototype, this is a dodging game. We've got the clock off the pit counting down 30 seconds. They can do a little bit of annoyance with Wheelie Big Lag. Just unsettle the robot, get them flailing a little bit. If they can get them over to the Outer Zone, Wheelie Big Lag does have a tendency to get them here into the Outer Zone.
And as soon as you hit the floor of the Outer Zone, you are out. It is literally the floor is lava.
And let's not forget Wheelie Big Lag was out in the pit in one of the earlier rounds. So they've already been down in the pit.
That was a good attack though by Wheelie Big Lag, came into contact with the top of Prototype. And then the top arm has been removed. Alex Shakespeare controlling Wheelie Lag.
Prototype looks like it's got 2 limp arms on the side of it at the moment. And Wheelie Big Lag is close. We mentioned it. They've been in the pits before. They're not carrying it.
Prototype is a very good control round. They finished second in the Battle of the Bird competition in Scotland in December last year. They did a very good job here of dealing with an awkward beast in Wheelie Big Lag. Almost down the pit, that holds on for dear life. Good attack again. Almost down the pit. Prototype, this is really good driving that from the two of them.
So Prototype definitely the nippier the quicker, but wow, that was fun.
Oh! Great impact there. And there goes the side armour of Prototype. Feeling that as the fight goes on, is starting to improve the damage.
But importantly, Prototype's drive is still unimpacted. They have got full control of their robot, and they're pushing Wheelie Big Lag over to the pits. That's their game plan right now.
One more shot from that side, and it could be careful because they are now got that wheel exposed. They've got the top armour on. What a great fight. An element of fortune maybe, but down the pit, Wheelie Big Lag. Prototype survives just about.
I mean, a little bit of fortune you say, but actually look at the positioning. Prototype was constantly making sure that they had Wheelie Big Lag in the
And now for the man for the apple. Away we go. Jackhammer, that big weapon we saw earlier on, it's bringing to full blows. We're hoping we will in this fight. Data Breach could start one.
You didn't have to help me like that, but yes, Data Breach doing what it needs to do, keeping that weapon at arm's length, and once again trying to put the weapon. Jackhammer with it.
Knocking on the door of the arena. Not welcome in.
Yep, stay inside the arena, please. And once again, Victor taking Jackhammer over to the neutral zone. I think that's like the game plan.
Over goes Jackhammer. Jackhammer's also got a fork from the front. That will hamper their ability to get in. Even something's been spraying at the back of.
It always looks like it's ready to top. It always looks like Jackhammer's doing damage to itself somehow. The way it's seemingly falling apart at the moment. They're going back to too heavy.
So look how they've ripped away one of the drive belts there that Databreach is not able to use all 6 wheels drive anymore. And they've been lifted on their side. Oh! Early celebration from Jackhammer. Don't get too excited.
They're going to get punished for that as we enter the second half of this fight. And Jackhammer swing and a miss, absolutely nowhere close to Databreach.
It is movement, I guess. Databreach still trying to translate, but not able to now. They're high.
Databreach is stuck. Oh, Databreach got stuck for a moment there. I was watching the wheels spinning and not moving anywhere, so it is struggling. These two robots are heavily immobilized, and they're just slowly trying to make their way closer to each other.
Both kind of drifting slowly towards one another. Down to the weapon, and Jackhammer no.
Didn't fancy it, didn't want to take the hit. As we go to the final seconds of this fight, there's not much left that they can do, and I don't think they're too far apart now. I think they're going to struggle to get closer.
Yeah, I think they're going to go to time between the two. Jackhammer, obviously, practically damaging. Databreach, taking more control, and
last impact from Jackhammer.
Will that fight continue as grey area fights? Exposure good start in grey area. The 4-pass vertical spinner. Up and over goes grey area. The good attack by Exposure. Can they right it up? Yes, it can.
I think grey area is
Exposure is stuck under the pick button.
That's a rarity. We haven't seen that one before.
Exposure trying to get away from the pick, but it's hard. Exposure and grey area having a little bit of a good line. A good force leadership there from grey area continuing the fight. They did ask if they wanted to,
but it did make the clock count down a little bit. So that will go heavily in their favour if it goes to the judges. But now they're picked up against the wall by Exposure.
It's one thing to know as well, because they were the aggressor there, they would want to release them to more attack and again.
So that is saw blade, it's a saw blade right there. Grey area
Exposure. Grey area's weapon has stopped, as has Exposure's.
And that's another right there by grey area. So they just really want this fight to continue, because I think Exposure would have struggled to continue.
I think both robots have now lost their weapons. That's a little bit of an issue.
The grey area has the ability to march forward.
The crowd are baying for the pits. They're going to get their wish. No, not just yet.
Dancing around it as not long is left. We're in the second half of this fight already. And grey area now, once again, just pecking away at Exposure.
Nibbling away. It's aggressive pecking from the else.
Managing to get underneath though and lifting up Exposure. So, they're getting some weapon effectiveness there, I imagine.
This is very good. The little form is kind of rolling along the top. Exposure still potential at the moment. Grey area, I think, the superior ground area, a good push again there on Exposure.
It's like when your siblings poking you in the arm, isn't it? It's just non-stop annoyance. It's not really doing any damage.
And a good hit as well. Exposure stuck in the corner. Grey area, I've got them stuck. They're going down to the time. Is that also the end of the fight, I wonder? Well, we go to time. Does that mean that the fight was a knockout or a JP?
The last 10 seconds. It's not a knockout, it's judges. It's judges.
This goes to time. As confirmed by the ref. And away we go. Good attack there from Gifford from the start. Everyone's got that enormous weapon in the front. And it's stopped. And stopped.
And an override.
And it's an override.
The Roboteers drops their controller.
Schism and put the weapon into Everest. He let go. I think the fight is over because we're going to get time out now from Everest. So Schism progresses through a very quick fight. A shame. Schism progresses to the round of 16. That's what I'm saying. You were in the play-ins and made it through.
So Stronghold, the nippier of the two, flying out of their corner, on the side.
Can they get back in the arena? Not on this occasion. Good lift again though by Inversion.
So Inversion kind of controlling Stronghold at that point there. They were stopping them from really getting back on their feet, but now we see Stronghold dancing around.
So as well, so really great version of it. So a little bit unlucky in that first fight to be drawn against a devastating destroyer of worlds in Cole, but since then being a very effective robot. It's not too. It's not. Oh, it's great. So close to who's doing it as well. It's been a very long control in a real one of the student robot that every single way past he's been winning fights at Extreme Robot, fights at Robot Wars, and the top 4 finisher at Robot Wars. He knows his stuff. And the version that looks deceptively simple, but it is very, very effective in the ring, and when it can get a good grab hold of the fight like it is doing here.
And right now, yeah,
Great suplex.
brilliant suplex. And into the
Unbelievable driving. Bill Thomas through an absolute clinic. Inversion back to his chest. That was supreme driving down the pits. Goes strong to hold. And another winner from our redemption fights.
So only 2. That is the end of the fight.
We'll see.
It can entangle itself almost in Stratus on wheels. But Forkhead going straight into the side of Stratus. And now we're starting to see some damage be done. Stratus' weapon is up to 4.
There goes the drive belt, and I think the wheel is like...
Yeah, you can see the wheel up against the ring floor there. Stratus just going to town now. Forkhead desperately trying to get to the side. But not quite.
Great push there by Forkhead. Of course, don't forget, if a part of Stratus touches the user zone, they are out of it, but they are shredding the Forkhead weapon as we speak. All that damage will just accrue over the course of the fight. It's going to be a tough ass. And it's here for Forkhead. It has touched the floor! Did it touch the floor?
Oh, I'm not too sure because the wheels, the notches, I don't think that's used to
Hang on, we're pausing the fight just to, we're going to get it to VAR. I know it's a dangerous option, I know, but we are going to do it.
Was that a VAR? How dare you? So I'm just going to talk over this. I've asked the audience last time, audience, do you think it's out? Okay, so I don't know. I'm not sure because I'm looking at the wheels, the notches of the wheels.
After reviewing the footage, the wheel did not touch the floor. So we will continue from here with 1 minute and 15 seconds on the clock. Stratus, a nervy stare, sweaty palms for Tom Brewster.
Roboteers, grab your robots. Grab your robots, grab your robots.
Not right now. Here we go then. Stratus, maybe in the 74, doing very well though, to stay competitive in the fight.
So competitive in the fight, yes, but look at Paul Forkhead, there are strings all over the place. That robot is falling apart and Stratus.
Great driving though by Forkhead. Can they maybe go Stratus down and they're locked in to that kind of, well, let's split the pontoon now. It's all looking a little bit rosy. The weapon's been pushed on. Forkhead will be discombobulated.
Oh my gosh.
Just bits and pieces of 4-on-4 games.
And I thought Botmeister could take a beating. Did you see that?
Wow.
You should see the other guy. Honestly, Forkhead, you poor soul. Fighting on, and the audience absolutely loving every moment of it. Stratus just couldn't get the killing blow. I mean, obviously it did, but they struggled.
It's like the Black Knight from Monty Python, isn't it? Just kept going.
It was a flesh wound.
I think there's more than a flesh wound there.
To the corner, I was spinning right down because I knew that I would
Look at all the electronics just hanging out the front. The light were thankfully nicely tucked away so we can continue the fight.
Quite precarious there, but obviously safe enough to continue. And
away we go.
And don't stop me now, they're being very cautious. I think they were more focused on ensuring that platoon went into the beat.
Feed the weapons, feed the wedge into the weapon. That's a good attack there. competition, not having any of it, there you go, that's how I want to do, so I don't need like that. But at the moment, the issue they're having is a little bit too easy. Oh, I've got them flying off. So I have to win the fight. The removal link, a save robot save, a save robot smoker in there. Immobilised. Don't stop now has been stopped. Conviction goes through. I was having such a good time. They were feeling right now. So round of 16 begins. Got any grapes against Galahad.
Robot here. Stand by.
Two big hitters. No duck in the arena this time. There's a lot of all cheers for all of the grapes. Will they go all the way for the very next day?
I'm going to stop it there because the fire is not bad. And that's Galahad going up into the air. Got to go to get the first thing.
They got their grapes. Galahad out of the arena. A win.
And there's robots well, but everyone can make it through. Who is going to represent? The fight begins.
Away they both want to get to see Vision and the link has been sniped. That's the end of that. Killjoy eliminated. Vision through to our uni bracket final. And the Killjoy. That is payback for the Antway game destroyed earlier. I think that is time. Replaced in the quarterfinals.
And are they winning?
Oh, that's a gear from oh dear. Cold stops. Wayo still moving, and that is that. The end. The gear shredded from Colt. Wayo very happily through the ladder race. What happened to Joe after fighting the second? And it's a win for Wayo.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I get like 18 frames a second, right?
Nice.
Good match here, away we go. Good touches from Booth straight out the track. Only good for the box on ice breaking. It's causing all kinds of issues. Good work here from the mini-box driver, Andy Davies. And a good win from Booth.
And getting that weapon icebreaker into the floor. They need to take the momentum away from that weapon because it is going to do incredible damage if it hits towards the robots.
Good work again from the mini-bot here. Andy good, nice job of keeping icebreaker away from the main river, but through the air goes Booth in by himself, couldn't and do so. Good driving from Booth. The pressure, icebreaker.
So using that lifting arm to great effect, and now we're seeing a picture of the two robots working together. Icebreaker, I think, on the back jump here, they can start doing some damage. Yeah, of course it has that momentary pause just so it gives the warning.
Oh no! And Adam took full advantage of icebreaker. One his major hit saw it turned out of the arena, goes through to icebreaker through to the round of prototype in the and red and Europe in blue. Away we go.
Away we go, and prototype dancing around as we've seen from these two was actually quite quick to parallel. So Miro not quite getting that weapon engaged, and prototype once again going in.
That's not what Euro would have wanted to turn upside down. Of course, their weapon is less effective that way. They can still cause damage, but of course, they're spinning down into the robot rather than using the floor as kind of like a balance.
I think that's going to work in their favour because the speed of prototype is so low down, they're not really getting underneath prototype for their weapon to do damage. Whereas this way round, as prototype goes underneath, they can get those little hits in.
So far, prototype nice and chill and control. This is how they did it in Bergen. They kind of took their time, patient and waiting. They're doing very well here with Euro doing the same thing. Euro caught by the pick. Couldn't quite get away. Not going to take it.
Come on, prototype! Come on, prototype!
Don't let it hit the weapon of Euro as it comes flying out because it can cause the carnage still. But prototype through on grey area takes on the and control lifter of David's repaired when it's fighting early on with Jackhammer. He lifts the cuts.
So David were missing that initial engagement, the data is putting a little bit stuck, and on the back foot now as grey area is trying to take advantage.
has gone on Data Breach as well. Grey Area has spiked that, so they will no longer have the 645 and that nice little few sparks.
Chicken in a bit of metal on metal. We always
Listen though, my Data Breach, look at this crowd support the front. Good attempt from Data Breach trying to control their opponent. Pick one is now available. They go to the pick one and get it. And grind to a halt for now.
And now we're seeing Grey Area, I think, try and get that other dry belt because that will immobilise Data Breach if they manage to hit it.
Certainly hamper his drive capabilities. I think they still wouldn't be able to drive. They won't have the 6-wheel drive like at the start of the fight. They will have to get up to 2. Good lift from Data Breach, getting his clamp on, but
Grey Area not quite close enough to get that spinning disc into effect. Data Breach pinned into the corner, Grey Area underneath, trying to get that blade to do some damage.
That was a cool impact. Perhaps not been that today in Grey Area.
No, but that was actually against the arena wall, so that was doing not much damage to Data Breach. They got away lightly there.
Good from Data Breach again. Trying to get a good digit at the bottom now. Data Breach. Still very much in this fight. They don't have the drive limitation with their drive belt gone. But Data Breach is doing really well there. Look, using the force to kind of leave the Grey Area up. And there's another good attack from Grey Area. Bringing that weapon into play.
And that's another drive belt gone.
It's happening now. The 3 wheels right now on Data Breach. Data Breach, a good pin from Grey Area, pushing Data Breach back into the front. Look at the top arm. It's all shredded and peeled up.
And we can see now that the wheels are stuck, but that's a great lift.
Great turn from Data Breach, but they're not stuck. Get away. Down to a few seconds. They're going to hit the time, and the split razor chain is upside down. Goes Grey Area and Data Breach. Data Breach stuck against the wall. He goes to a full 2-minute fight. And a round of applause well deserved between Grey Area and Data Breach. Data Breach, I think, took the lion's share of the penalty, but forced back. 2, 1. And away we go.
So we're not seeing that spinning up yet, that might be good. We won't see the spinning jackhammer of Schism, but it is now engaged. Lovely pick there, but they're not getting the weapons fired up.
They don't want to spin up just yet. This is an opportunity. Now they have got the weapons put up to speed. Can they bring it into play? They've pinned the inversion. Look at that, they've got to get the wheels stuck over the kicker at the bottom of the arena there. Pinned this inversion, unfortunately, Schism as well. Inversion, it is deceptively simple, but it is effective. And really such a good driver. He's able to utilise inversion, which isn't, the most flashy robot in the field, but it is so good.
I don't think I've seen Schism this tentative before in a fight. No. They are really not using that sword blade, they're not using the hammer, this is a pushing fight.
Really being very, very patient. Rightly so, can't win it with one shot all the time. Yes, you can lose it potentially.
Yes,
so far, playing out to attack. This is. Maybe this time,
not quite close enough, I don't think. The arm is not long enough to get that sword blade into.
There we go, that's a good pin. That's what you want to see. Oh, good burst there from
inversion. They're using their weapon to deflect. Brilliant driving. And great defensive driving. We're now seeing Schism start to really up the aggression.
And it's just jam their force behind the pit button, and that is no good. Gets away with it.
Yeah, the hammer blow. That's enough force for them to get unstuck. So they're back in the fight once again. And
a good push with her. Schism almost got down the pit. Jack cleaning down the pits. And picking up his inversion to supreme driving skill after the defensive work using the lifter arm. Absolutely brilliant.
I'm very well anything to do.
I hope you have fun. Little robot again after that one. This is the stuff that it's supposed to be. The Stratus screw. That's really broken the sweat so far, hasn't it?
I'm intrigued actually, because I'm looking at Stratus, and the wheel design has changed from side to side, so
yeah, the wheel design using the last one is control box. This is obviously a little bit more solid as a spinner. It's going to try and grip the wheels apart. It needs to be a little 2, 1, and activates. Wayo and Donny Wade up to speed, both spinning at maximum.
They really are going maximum. So Donny Wade holding their ground. to charge over it as they do.
And the ground game is in the favour of prototype. That surprises me. Over the icebreaker.
And using icebreaker's weapon against them there because they're doing damage to themselves, throwing themselves across the arena.
Finally low to the floor, prototype. This is sharpen that extra specially and did at the top of the head.
And we're seeing the gyration effect of icebreaker here. They're keep both of them moving on the floor.
Again on prototype. Into the arena wall. Polly. He's riding again from prototype. Oh, big impact there on the kicker of the arena.
30 seconds of one of the play, and I would say prototype because the control is very much out of the
That was a good attack, and no, prototype once again beautifully controlled, slightly out of trouble, but they are getting a few more risks as the fight goes on.
So icebreaker there is trying to get to the side of prototype because when they get to the side they can get under, they can get in, and they can start doing damage to the shield. But prototype controlling it.
Prototype is only one winner in this fight so far, and that is prototype. They're trying to pin icebreaker in the corner, hold them there, maybe put down the clock. Is the icebreaker weapon okay?
So they've got a 10-second count there where the referee is calling it, but they have to release. And once again they're into the other.
Really good pushing in from prototype, really good control, and once again they're taking their time, picking their shot. Icebreaker here, they need to turn the tide of the fight. We've got 30 seconds left, and so far we've got a winning from prototype.
So we're seeing that control from prototype now. I think frantically starting using the
Icebreaker got round the back, that's a little opportunity, but it didn't necessarily take full advantage. 20 seconds remaining between the two. Icebreaker still can't get a lead. Is it key to their weapon being effective? Overthrow the prototype, gets back on its wheel. Down to our last few seconds. Big one activated. But prototype corner. Wow, really? 2 seconds on the clock. Icebreaker grabbing victory from the jaws of certain defeat. Prototype was superb in that fight. I want to say a massive round of applause, please, for Prototype. That was excellent driving and thoroughly deserved the win for Captain Sheffield Hallam University, taking on the Grey Area all the way from Scotland. And a great box watching leaders from Grey Area, the 4-bar spinner was straight on the attack. And I think for a second the weapon of Vision wasn't resident, he's still happy.
No, but we've got weapon against weapon action going on here, hence the sparks are flying. Vision is the last university team in this competition, so they're going to be trying to fly the flag, trying to stay in. The Grey Area has been fantastic.
Oh, the weapon of Vision. Oh dear, that is I thought for a second they were all trying to call, but I think actually the wheels are locked. Look, on Grey Area.
So I don't know if that's a dry spell or no, they're gears, they don't have dry spells. So that's interesting, something's jammed.
Yeah, so it's not happy inside those Grey Areas. They've lost one side of drive. Vision's weapon not happy either. It's not really spinning up through the gears like we saw earlier in the competition.
No, I think we can hear the motor is spinning up fiercely, but it's not translating to the actual weapon. So we can hear the motor spinning, but it's not really engaging fully with the motor. And those forks of Grey Area are keeping them at arm's length.
They are indeed. So both of these two not exactly happy in the attack though by Grey Area trying to get that weapon into contact with the front plows of Vision. Vision closing the hit button. Grey Area get away from there.
So we haven't got wrong. Just gets away. Grey Area only just escaping.
Crowd pays for the pin, they want it.
But Vision is on the right side. Grey Area is stuck. Both represent.
Vision, I thought I was going their way, but keeping calm, keeping cool is so important in this situation. Scott did that.
Yeah, I just got him at the
Grey Area.
just on the edge, just
It
before
almost
he
looked
got
like
it,
the
just
soul
teased
in the
me.
Grey Area lures in Vision, and then the little flick of the controls, the pinching round, was what ultimately put them into the fight. So there's going to be a lot of shoving. Let's see how Status.
Look at that, there you go. Bottom Status. Oh, that was good impact. So it isn't quite there. Unbelievable. Imagine having an absolute fairy tale run. They pushed Stratus back. The shield works.
And the wheel fully went into the
No doubt about that one. Stratus still back down from icebreakers every mention. It's all there. It was disrupting it a little bit, but not. But now he's stabilising it, and that West is getting torn up. Into the fork and just throw, and immediately stuck together. And now we're seeing the pirouette dance, and immediately the Southampton are going straight back in his great area. Again by great area, when he nibble away at that front end of inversion. Good lift. A good response in turn by grey area. And a lot of black plastic there has just covered the arena floor. Not quite sure which group was. I'm not surprised from inversion. It's ready to know. Now, after the fork of inversion, that's going to limit the effectiveness of their lifter. So we play into the pits. We've seen grey area doing this before, surgically take away parts of their competitors on the pits. Will they get their wish? You push from grey area, they put themselves on the pit. Rescued though by inversion. They didn't need to do that. Good push back by grey area on the attack again. Slicing grey area progresses to the final to fight Icebreaker and poor old Inversion. After being detonated by cold earlier today, now has to fight Whale. It's the consequences of losing now for one last time. In the red zone, Wild! Ready. Close enough, guys. Here we go, let's count it in. 3, 2, 1, activate. Away we go, Wayo spins up. Doing it back there. Not the same sort of pin speed we saw earlier from Wayo, is it? Not really. Now it's struggling. They don't have to wait, so they'll be struggling. Oh, there goes the ball. And I think I see a motor as well after that. Well comes third today, and well, I think well deserved place on the podium for Will. Incredible, absolutely well deserved. Fantastic job.
Really baffling.
They are the receivers. Once again, it's great. They will go there. Icebreaker versus grey area. Stand by. The championship. Everybody, 3, 2, 1. Activate. Away we go. Bot push from the super grey area. It's the time of good impact there. Spark flight. Icebreaker is going to be the turn straight out of the grey area. It's what they get. Icebreaker on the attack. The grey area is now the start for them. It's not what they want to be. Icebreaker capitalising. And I think the arm of the grey area has come loose. Still working on the grey area. They're doing alright to stay in the fight. The wheels are shredded. Icebreaker keeping the pressure on. Now grey area back on their wheels and fighting back. The winner's on. And then I see grey area still available. But they don't want to press it now. They hit the pit pass and grey area to get away from there. They do. They don't want to let the wheels come no time. Grey area really well. So grey area will run their
device. They do not have the spinner. They are very much at a disadvantage.
They've also lost the wheel as well. There it goes on the front of that.
Breathe, I forgot to breathe. Great area, but looking pretty good for a while now because they managed to fight back, but Icebreaker is just an absolute force in here. When it gets you kind of juggled up, it's so
I have.
You don't have to eat the microphone. You're right on camera doing that, just be careful.
Sorry, children's shows. We have 4 very fun monsters. Not often. There's a lot of extra. There's a lot of downsides to doing that. But that's what I love about John Luke and his robots. Keeping it so much in the shape of a bat that that's why his weapon was flying on full-boarding, and now he is weaponless. So.
Well, we say that, but he's just turned the robot into a spinner by flying around. So it does still have some tricks up its sleeves, as Sir Lancelot and Eldeveron are battling away. Good lift there by Sir Lancelot, but Fan running away.
That is good, yeah. That's just like it happens in nature. If you watch a bat in a cave, when it sees something scary,
I've never seen a frog in a bat go head to head, but here we are.
It's a witch's brew in the arena right now.
Not sure what animal we can attribute Eldeveron to be, but Fang and Zombie are really fighting below each other. Eldeveron just enjoying his own time in the arena. What are you doing? Get in the fight!
I'm proud of my students for putting more tape on their robots than others, and that shows good engineering skills.
Classic engineering, if you can't picture the duct tape.
A very strong win for the program. And as always, the crowd loves a good frog.
I mean, that's in the body and today. And this might be a slightly more explosive battle. Comedian does have that spinning weapon, but everyone's so far staying away as they're slowly shuffling over Monty Jackson's hip.
Overclock is coming down with a hammer, and we're getting closer, but not close enough. So Lilliput trying to trench over from the pit. 10 seconds left in the fight. Lilliput's position where it needs to be. And in charge. Has he got the going for? No, it does not.
So as a token, Lilliput throwing themselves into the pits, but
From in the blue, Rapper the Rebel in the green, Corman in the red, and Wild the parallelogram coming from the pits. All the square. Abracadabra and Wild parallelogram go weapon to weapon, and a good lift by Abracadabra. Purple stomp in there as well, the Uni entry.
That's got fighting down.
Sorry, Uni's purple stomp everyone, it's been an absolute joy to watch. They've basically built it over the last week or so to be fully together. They went from a fully clear plastic polycarbonate to this kind of malady skin they've got now, and it is an absolute joy to watch in the arena. For the first time Uni, it's been very, very good. Abracadabra trying to lift them though, and then King, over it goes. Oh, they're pushing it to the forward, it's down. Is that the end? Corman radically changed straight into the kind of weird grabbing arm setup. Mild parallelogram in there as well, zipping around quite nicely. Good control there, pushing in hard. There's more momentum. That's a little bit. Oh, parallelogram! They got lost in the pits. That's a shame for them. They were lost in the source down the pit though. Oh my goodness. Well, down to 2, there's no count out. Abracadabra putting on an absolute clinic. Curb stomp on its side. Curb stomp, back on its heels, good driving, good sportsmanship there from Becca. A good push down from Abracadabra in all the pits. Abracadabra showing what it absolutely can do. And a lovely win. So what could be also this version of Robot's final fight. It just shows what Pepper could do it, like I said earlier, you know, it has made the top 8 in the past, so...
3, 2, 1. Activate.
And they're away. All spinning on
Everett can actually reach the main body of the Beetle match, so Chelsea has to be careful not to get caught out by that foot. If you look around, like that, Anthony Nasser can get back on their feet. I think the robot actually has been deactivated as well, that's a shame. To bring it back, Anthony Nasser didn't fight really big that way, didn't fight anymore. Stuck on their side, really big that caught in the corner. There with Chucky. Gets away from the corner. House alarm still going off outside in case anyone's wondering. Really big man. Does Shane know what it's doing? Do we know what it's doing? Does it know what it's doing? It's going on! And Chucky securing the victory. And as I said, you need the spinner. You did not need the spinner. Absolutely. Chucky.
2, 1. Activate.
When we go, Ray charges over towards Spins and Neil's Burnout and Beetle Express go ahead in the centre of the arena.
And they're pirouetting around each other. Burnout not wanting to be on the receiving end of the speedy hole.
Ray Spins and Neil's good lift there by Burnout. Down comes up once again. Burnout to move to the side of Beetle Express. No, not quite. Ray, good lift there from Burnout. Good push from Burnout. Over goes Beetle Express.
Speedo getting stuck on the ball, Burnout. And now we're seeing Spins and Needles get up to speed, but actually they're back out again. We're losing control.
From Burnout. Beetle Express getting that drilling play. Now we can see it. Now comes the drill. It's not quite hit.
Missing, unfortunately. Meanwhile, Burnout and Ray going head to head. Rocketeer Gareth is having to get the pick. Ray getting a pick back from the
There's a bit of friendly fire there from the Ray down right hand. Goes Ray once again in underneath. Spins and Needles Burnout in there too, trying to get that lift into place. He doesn't quite manage to get fully underneath now to the Ray.
And we've still got all 4 robots engaged, so they do have to be cautious, tripping over each other. Ray and Burnout pirouetting around. Ray is stuck.
I do think Spins and Needles have lost their side of drive, working at the weapon is back to the they spat out a wheel, down comes the drill on Burnout, towards that was over there. I mean, it's easy for the opportunity to raise the pit, don't do that.
The audience are bloodlust for the pit. They want to see anyone in Liverpool fall down there. So we were slowly seeing Spins and Needles from Burnout, but Burnout has got Michael London, Boss, you wait for 1, 2 come in short succession, and now Ray. Here we go, there goes the But I think it broke the drill bit, so I'm not sure there's any weapon left now.
Good push from Ray again, good response. We're going to go to an audience decision between Beetle Express and Ray. Oh, I lost the place there from Beetle. So, our judges are currently having a break. So,
You are our judges.
yes, if you think Ray was the winner,
He's dragged on.
yeah, I have no idea how I'm going to compensate this. Oh. Good catch there from Jen. Sharp intention, Winston.
Blue square, ready. Yellow square, ready.
Everyone's ready.
Robot in.
A 8 robot rumble with a mini bot in there for good measure.
2.
I have no idea how I'm going to keep track of this. Away we go, definitely the full start, but we do not care about that. Simon thinks, really big man in there, too. EMP trying to get involved in the action. Spifferdor turned over, self-right magnificently. Buttercup in there too, there's Aqua Robber in the action. Tammy getting involved with EMP, good lift on EMP, over by the middle of the wall. He's big out there too, I guess, doing what he does next. Bob and Buttercup go weapon to weapon. Clifford's stuck in the middle of the arena, can try as he can. EMP upside down, get right in his cell. Not quite, he's looking to help with Clifford. Kit is available, we might have to empty the pit a couple of times. Agro Robber, I think he stopped driving and now cannot place himself from there. I think that was again Agro Robber. Hit button activated, Agro Robber is back in the air and off one side of the drive. Buttercup by the pit. And the crowd begging for the hits. Tammy lifts up far into the corner, good enough like that. Agro Robber. They were struggling anyway. Agro Robber down the pit and his first out. That's what's up. Really big man out of the arena, really big man says, I do not care about Busting up in there as well, trying to grab. There's Tammy in the action too. Bob rights itself. There's Flippador. Really quite sit on the team really. EOP stuck on the lip of the pit. That's a shame for them. They can't really get back in the action from there. Buttercup still fighting up and also on the side of the right. Even now a grapple turnover still kind of having a little fight with the PB. Tammy down the pit. That's a shame for them. Good lift from Flippador on Buttercup. Really big man weapon not spinning. Whacking away, there's Bop and Flippador going up and Buttercup grabs Bop. EMP back in the action. They're going through time. See everyone here. I don't know how you all are going to judge this. Grapple turnover in there too. We can do that and Flippador. Grapple turnover down the pit later on. So we are left, I think, with 4. And we're still going. There's no resistance. They're carrying on for another 2 minutes, okay then. Flippador on top. And as we're on the back from the dead, grapple turnover as well. Okay, David, you can turn your phone picture on. Get back in the action. Turnover almost down the arena. Why is everyone was working fine? What's going on? That is literally back from the dead.
This is like the Undertaker.
Literally. Playing the Undertaker's music. There's Tammy in the action soon. We need to do that as well. Bits to be activated again. I've lost track of what's going on. We may not get away with the Demons very sad time. Let's get over there. A hammer off now between Bob and Agro Bob. Grapple turnover fighting itself. Even if he can Tammy, Flippador flips back grapple turnover over around the arena. Agro Bob down the pit for a second time. I don't think you're going to get a chance this time to carry on. Bob. The arena has it in the corner there. Grapple turnover. Swinging its weapon around. Over goes Tammy. Flippador. Brutally efficient in the arena, has no rate to the back, you can see why. Really big lad in there too. Over by the arena has a grapple turnover. Bop and Flippador still circling the fire, posture against one another. Over goes Bop. All clean life itself in there. Goes this time with a little bit of help. Bop over by the arena wall. Quite around. Bop still hanging on to be alive. Still hanging on and gets away with it. Flippador has stuck in trouble. Bob and Flippador having their own sort of private fight. EMP also back from the dead now. EMP down the pit. No, Flippador! He's going down! Bob is the winner! Well, that was chaos. That was pure chaos. But it ends with Bob taking victory against all odds.
I've got some sauce.
And away we go!
And a big cluster into the middle. And Overcross immediately coming down onto that against the big off.
Don't give me a good nose and try to get Overcross out of the ring. It's quite managed it. Of course, well, by the boss's lifting, well, playing the lifting hammer. So Hammer already trying his best. So it's still in the fight, still in the cartoons. Hawkhead zipping around as it did earlier on today. Still up to essentially 12 rounds in one place.
I mean, absolutely. Overcross is probably the most robot in this competition right now. It's in there, suffered the least damage. But, well, that ankle worked all around. But unfortunately, Overcross is getting pushed around by Hawkhead. So that's the right thing here.
Make it. Round with the pin. It goes down.
All right, it's in danger there. They've got their weapon stuck on the pin. Not quite bad. They're spinning the wheel, desperately trying, but the wheel's buckling, so it's not rotating.
Activating the full body spin. Bob goes down.
Not quite though, escaping away. They're one wheel on that right wheel.
Cornering. Can they get away? They are. Slowly.
If they're not careful, that weapon's going to pull them in. And we got 4 robots making away, finding the danger zone. Overclock has their hook right into that.
I think Overclock has lost one guy to try because that's a good attack on Forehead. Forehead pushes back, bangs the wedge parallel. That's going to be the sticky plaster stripping away.
30 seconds left. Will Paul, there's Overclock.
And of course, Overclock's got a corner. I think it's been stuck there for far. So Bang pushes Forehead down. They're down to 1. There are whispers of smoke.
No, not And 5 and 10 seconds, we've only got 2 fighters left. We're going to assume Cormoran is out of this.
And we go to tie between Fran and Bogmeister. Now, of course, our judges will not make a decision, our crowd will. If you think Fran was between down the lemmings, away we go.
So how many mini-bots do we think will end up in the pit? That is going to be the challenge of this battle.
Yes. Boomsy, of course, did fight those coming out earlier on in the competition, did very well, they won that fight. The Boomsy, sore loser, currently going head-to-head with Boomsy.
And I think sore loser opted not to use the saw here, really engaging in the bottom.
Yeah, we'll do it as time as like now maybe. It's spinning up to the team now. Minibot involved with the stuff. They want to stay clear of that big weapon of sore loser. Loser bouncing around. Back on his wheel, Boomsy with the hit button. That goes down. Caught between Boomsy and Don't Stop Me Now. The Lemmings all still active and the 5 currently don't stop me now. Oh, they're probably Lemmings, down a bit.
I think that's a self-sacrifice there.
And the Boomsy's really hot, and he's what a first was that.
So sore loser on the wrong side, they don't want to be there. They're getting ever closer into the corner. And Don't Stop Me Now. Well, there's 2 of them and one sore loser.
Yeah. Alex, don't spin up whatever you do.
Can I just say, how majestic is that coming out of the pit? Just an entanglement of robots.
I think it's smaller than
It's one of the mini-bots.
and they're back in the fight. Sore loser. So, weapons weapon winning there with Boom Zoom. Not missing much of that sort of stuff at all.
The lights are going completely now.
That's okay.
We can still continue. So, where are we? Boomsy looking around, charging in, taking out for 111. And we've also got
Sore loser. A good impact there on Boom Zoom in the wheel.
that's a mini-bot completely destroyed. Sore loser absolutely causing carnage. And
That's what the lift plate was.
and importantly, the electrics are protected, so we can continue.
No longer the fight. Sore loser.
And Don't Stop Me Now, their ramp is heavily damaged from the blade of sore loser. Oh, look at that!
Shoes on the wedge. Don't Stop Me Now. That's it. End of the fight. Well done everybody involved. I'm going to take crazy control and say because Boom Zoom and Don't Stop Me Now worked this out originally, I'm going to say the winner of the day today.
It's your first time judging. How has it been?
It's been a lot of fun. Thank you very much for having me.
Thank you so much for doing it. It's much appreciated. I'm going to hand you this.
Thank you very much. So, we had a couple of awards to give out each. These were decided between us over everything we've seen today. Been very tough, I think. There's been a lot to think about. So my first award is the Spirit of Beetle Award, which is kind of semi-traditional award for Bristol Bot Builders events. And there was quite a few nominations for this. Particularly want to give a shout out to Ray. The whole idea is to make something fun, make something competitive, put on a show and have like a good time doing it, and just kind of keep going and show that determination, not try and be too try-hard. So I've chosen to award this to the People's Champ, Forkhead. And then my second award is the Best Driver Award. Again, very difficult. There's been some amazing driving from loads of different people with lots of different types of robots today. A quick shout out again to Rob with Boom Zoom. But the winner of the Best Driver Award is Prototype. Just talking around the back.
Keep it going.
I will pass on to my
Don't worry, the relevance of this is coming up, so just hold your horses for the second audience. I love the enthusiasm. It's coming up, it's coming up.
Anyway, I've got a couple of awards to give out. First, for the most often destroyed awards. Now, there was some damage today, but there was one that decided to not just eject their spinner once, but eject it twice. So this goes to Wang. And my second award to give out is the Min-Max Bot Award. Now, some robots are designed, very well measured. Others just put a massive weapon on it and then hope for the best from there. And this robot definitely hoped for the best and then left a terrible smell in the arena. So this goes to Detonator.
Milo, you're 11.
And now we're over to Mr. Rambles.
Hello, hello. That's great.
He's famous, don't you know?
Apparently.
So, first up, we have the Best Newcomer Award. Obviously, many great robots here today, but we all particularly love the kind of Series 3 vibe of Curbstop.
They're bringing the robot especially. That's great. Big up to Surrey. This is the first time we've had Surrey Uni as well. So big up Surrey University. Thanks for coming.
Next up, we've got a slight departure from our usual design award. This time we've got the most enthusiastically designed for the most features in one robot. And they all technically work. This goes to Spins and Needles. Now, we've got an award for commitment to coming to the event for the furthest travel. Obviously, Wayu gets as much shout out for being really quite far, but I believe Mira, yeah, it was the furthest coming from Spain. And thanks for sharing with it. Now, last we've got an unofficial award, but I felt it needed a shout out anyway. The Best Suspension Award goes to Camilla.
There you go.
So, we have one final award to give out.
Still as long as you can, we've got to get to the live stream.
Gav was given an award to fill out and decided.
Am I too tall?
You might be. Yes, you are.
Yeah, there we go. Right, so it is very rare that we get any say in these awards, but Sam and I, we put our foot down, and there is someone who is in the crowd that deserves a particular shout out. So I have the Best Dressed Award, which sometimes goes to our competitors. But everyone here, you can already see, Will, come on over, show the live stream.
I just have to say thank you to my creator Marcus up there. He's the one who built this costume, so.
And happy birthday as well, one last time. Happy birthday to Will, everyone!
Now let's crown the champion. Let's do it.
With the third place trophy. Everyone, give it up! Very quickly, come on in, Will. Commiserations for 4th place and against Wales as well.
Given how the day started, that's the win. I mean, it's still in one piece. The only thing that stopped the weapon was the pulley came off. It's still intact. It'll live.
I would say, arguably, this is the robot that's been in the most pieces across the day, given the amount of PLA that was spread across the arena at the start of the day. So the fact you've made it to 4, such an accomplishment.
And also, don't bring your robots out PLA.
Don't do it! Everyone, give it up for your 4th place today, Will and Inversion. Field today were from university teams, and therefore we have an according university trophy for the student champion, which this year goes to Got Any Grapes? Ellie, this is a well-deserved trophy. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. This means a lot that I've actually managed to do something in Beetleweight. Thank you.
Well, thank you for bringing your robot. Let's hear it one more time, everyone, for Got Any Grapes? Two more trophies. Can we get a Mr. Scott Anderson over here?
A little, not a big one.
A little one. Greetings. I hate to keep bringing it up, but this is the robot that you told me at the start of today you didn't think was going to work. But it worked. It worked! It got 2nd place! Give it up, everyone! It's brilliant! Congratulations!
Thank you. Probably the show is my wife because I had to be working on this for the last few weeks, so thank you.
Big up, big up. We love to see a grey area, everyone. And finally, your Bristol Bot Builders Beetle Brawl Too Many Bees 2025 champion, Icebreaker, everyone. Congratulations. This feels like a big win for you. This has been a robot so dominating at other competitions, but it's been a hot minute since you won here, right?
Yeah, and I have to get a bit lucky today to do it as well, but it's very helpful.
We will absolutely take it. One more time, everyone, for your champion, Icebreaker! Thank you so much for coming today, everyone. We've been Bristol Bot Builders. Check out our website if you want to build some stuff, if you want to come to more events. Come hang out with us. We try and make it fun. Hopefully you had fun. Thank you to everyone that came, whether you're a roboteer or in the audience. We love you. Thank you.
Well done, Craig. Amazing job interviewing as well. Thank you very much, everyone.